Vicky, you are a failure. You are a failure. I need Joel Osteen motivation. I need a Joel Osteen motivation. So on this particular episode, I'm going to be talking about the reasons for how we didn't fulfill the 100 video challenge last month. Now, someone might say it's fewer days. I don't think it's really the fewer days aspect. It's that I was just too busy. I was doing too many things, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown, and I'm going to tell you then how am I going to conquer those challenges that I had this particular recent month. Now, if you don't know, as you might notice at the end of each and every episode, there will be episode something to 100. Episode something to 100. Yes, we were on a challenge to hit 100 episodes on that month. So we didn't get there. We were at about 69 episodes last month. 69 episodes. Now that sounds like a lot, but that's because people don't understand how much I upload as well. And so normally I upload about 50 videos, and so we were a little bit 19 to 20, almost more than normally, right? And so the goal was still 100. Still, we're challenging ourselves productivity wise, and also there's a reason for that type of a challenge, is that I didn't lower the quality of the videos. No, there was no lazy video which I just shot with the phone. None of that. The productivity stays the same and all that kind of jazz. And so this month we are on it. We're definitely going to we'll definitely get there. So what happened last month that caused the hiccup? First of all, I had too many schedules. If you've noticed over the last 4 weeks, you would have noticed I was in Limpopo. The video of Limpopo are not even done. We were in Limpopo because of the trailer that you saw yesterday. So the trailer of the story that you saw yesterday, we went there to support them. They had a prayer meeting and everything, right? And so we went over there same day, and we came back again same day. And that same weekend, I was in Vaal shooting with Pastor Kenneth. Now, when I was shooting with Pastor Kenneth, then the next day we went to Vaal. I didn't do the live stream. That was 2 weeks back. That was like a week ago, yeah. And so we didn't do the live stream on that weekend, you'll remember. That's because we were traveling. Then I came back this side, right? And when I came back, I remember on that day, I think I made 1 episode. So already you have 3 days that have passed with me making an episode or barely making an episode. That was because of those travels. It was just too hectic. Me, when I'm somewhere, I completely get sucked up to be there. Like if I'm somewhere, I'm here. Yeah, and so I don't multitask. I don't like doing that. I'm here and I'm here and here and here. I try to be all in here, taking everything that it means being here. So that was one of the reasons why we didn't make the 100. It's because of this schedule. The other weekend, again, I was with Sister Nuku. I was shooting videos with her. Those videos also not yet out as well. And so there's all this work that I was up to that I didn't. And then also there was about 2 days when I was working on high quality projects, and those projects are not out or not even done. But there was about 2 days, and I think on those 2 days I uploaded maybe 1 episode each day. I was like dedicating for this particular work. So there was 2 days where I had meetings outside of the office, and I try to avoid having work outside the office. I mean, like, I completely cancelled going to game times and stuff like that for thingy. Like, if you don't know, I play Airsoft. So I haven't even, this entire 2021, I haven't. Because I want to be as productive. I want to see me being productive. So that was one of the reasons. And then load shedding became worse. Load shedding started doing 4 hours. And that's impossible to work with. Because when are you charging the batteries for the cameras? And not only when are you charging the batteries for the cameras, when are you editing? When are you charging the devices? When are you charging the microphone, batteries and whatnot? And it was just too much. And also the power station was giving funny sounds and stuff like that. So I completely disconnected it. Because it had done that before, and I disconnected it, so it kind of works. Yeah, but I completely disconnected. Even last week, we had to stop the live stream at 8 exactly because we didn't have the power station. So that was just another thing, is that the load shedding became too much. You know, it started switching off like for too long, and so it doesn't help, because normally I used to shoot the videos when the lights are back, edit when the lights are off with load shedding. So I stayed busy the entire time, and so that was one of the reasons, is that the load shedding just became crazy. It became worse. And then the interactions. I remember one particular day I had scheduled a shoot with someone else, 20 minutes plus setup, and waited for them for an hour, and they cancelled. That was another thing. Again, it's things like that, the interactions that take up time. And someone calls you, they don't want to talk like 2 minutes. I want to talk for like 2 minutes. They see like, oh yeah, you do content. They don't understand that there is the work that goes behind the content. I'm not like a television person where they go shoot the content and get out, and then there's an assistant director who does everything else. There's a set design, there is the gaffers, which are the light guys, and the camera guy, and the cinematographers. There is the set design, there's the editors, there's the thumbnail designers, and what. No, I'm everything there. I'm all of that in one. Like right now, I just did just completed the interview, the 1 hour interview that you saw a trailer of yesterday. I just finished that edit in the morning at 6 in the morning. So you'll ask yourself, when was I editing it? Yeah, I was editing it in between the load shadings yesterday. And so it took about 6 to 7 hours editing the video, a 1 hour video. But then it similarly took 8 hours, because from 7 in the morning, it only finished like 2 o'clock today. And it's been uploading for the last 1 hour, because the video is like 8 gig or something like that, because we try to have it in the highest quality and stuff like that. And Bamkoto doesn't like cheap quality. Luckily we had shot in the trailer. There was one particular camera which was a bit not up to the standard of the other two, the one that was on me and Bampanyani. So Babkekani's camera was a little bit different if you look at it, and so we had to resort to the second one. So I had to go back into the edit, and so pretty hectic. It took like 8 hours for that video to think. So I can't do that. I can't have 8 hours where I'm not using the computer, because when you are rendering a video, you want to leave the computer completely so that it has all the graphics it dedicated to the thing. So I can't do that. So we'll have to find an alternative, but unfortunately, I can't use the desktop either to do that. So we'll have to find a thing. It's either I'm going to have to get an upgrade of a laptop, but the long form content, it's going to suffer, because there's no way I can keep up with that. 8 hours of not working, it's not happening. That's just completely not happening. And so we'll see what happens, but this particular month, you might have a cut down on those interviews or those long form videos. I'll have to hold them off. They're important, yes, but I'm a productive person, and productivity for me means making those episodes that you see, 1, 2, episode 1, 2, 3. So this month, consistency one way. You're gonna get it. I'm going to limit the communication. So if you call, you don't find me, I'm not there. The same way when I was partner, you are not there, I'm not there. Okay, I'm at work. I know sometimes it looks like I'm just having fun. I'm at work. I work for the gospel. You know, this channel is not sponsored. You know, this channel is not sponsored. So when you do find thingy, there is one particular one where we're gonna do Bible thingy. That's a guy that I know. You know, that's a guy that I know. We're gonna be doing it's a Bible sponsor thing. It's gonna start this month, and so he hasn't given me I need the number first. Then you'll start seeing it on the channel. But this channel is not sponsored. Yeah, not even a single dime. Okay, so I still have to work in order to pay the bills. Chit-chatting and doesn't you understand? Yes. So will have to keep up with the work. Sriki, we're dedicated. We're going to get to 100 this month. No distraction. If I see distraction, hey, I'll avoid you.